Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Where in the World is Juliet? I figure I gotta come on here and do a video about the Supreme Court, right? Mm-hmm. So, the Supreme Court won't uphold the Constitution. I thank Alito, Judge Alito, Justice Alito, Justice Thomas, and Justice Gorsuch, because they did stand with us. The rest of the scumbags need to go. All of them. All of them. Now I'm seeing people question, and it's a good question. I thought about this when I saw her being confirmed, about the one justice with children from Haiti. And so now they're going to track down. They've already started looking to see if the adoption was legal. I don't know. I'm not saying one way or another. I just find the whole thing damn interesting. I know I'm not alone, and so I'm going to express this, right? My concern is that the only thing that stands between us and total communist takeover at this point, well, there's two things. One is the military. Well, that makes me a little nervous. And I'm not talking about someone like General Flynn, right? I'm talking about the military-industrial complex. Hello? It's even called military. So of course I know people are compromised. So that makes me a little nervous. But I know that God is in control and God has this. And I don't necessarily have to be happy about how everything's playing out. But I can trust God. So that's one group. The second group is us. Because the only reason that any of these people have any power at all is because we say they do. That's constitutional, right? We are the governed. They are responsible to us. Right? So, look at a lot of really interesting things. I'm expecting we're going to see some action, something, this week. Then I heard, and I don't know anything about this, but it came from a group source, and I looked it up, and they were right about the dates anyway, that there is a Jewish holiday called Purim. Don't ask me. And it's something like maybe the real Passover? I don't know. And, it's going to be biblical, right? And that's when that's when Pharaoh set the Israelites free in response to Moses. So, that's in a couple of days. And it's like 4 days. I think it's February 28th to March 4th, I think. And so I have a deadline myself of April. And if we don't see action by then it needs to be us. Right? Because this is our country. There's more of us than there are of them. I don't want a war any more than anyone else. But this would be a revolution. They stole our country. And it's time for us to rise collectively in one voice and take that shit back. They cannot take our God-given rights from us. They only do it if we give them permission. So, if anybody has a good idea for a name for a group, I'm going to start a group in Telegram or Telegraph where we can discuss ways to stock up on food inexpensively, ways to cut your budget, ways for us to organize and support each other. Look, you guys, you can see that the stress is just beating the hell out of me physically. But I do know that God wins. And things aren't easy, and I don't want it to come across that way, but I do know that I have other people around me that their lives are even less easy than mine. So I'm doing what I can to help out. And I encourage you to do that too. I'm really hopeful, but disheartened, and it's a really weird place to be, because well, my hope is in God, and I'm maybe closer to God now than I've been in a long time. And I've been praying, sorry, this is all about God stuff. I've been praying about having the wonder of a child. I've been praying for my enemies, and that one's been hard. Really hard. But I've been praying for them. I'm praying for the country. I'm praying for you guys. But if anybody has a good idea for a name for a group, for us to collectively come together, and I want it to be more than just the people who have been following me in this for years, right? I want this to maybe the name for a group, I don't know, helping hands, helping each other. I don't know. But we need to create our own support system at this point. Our government has failed us on every level. My heart bleeds for Texas. That's what Florida would look like. Ruptured pipes everywhere. Nobody, I mean, there's a handful of people here who have insulation that would protect their homes even, right? Enough that, because we just don't get that kind of temperature here. And then frankly, in Florida, a lot of times in a lot of places, especially places where they don't have air conditioning, the buildings are built in a way to cause airflow, you know, because that's a big problem here, is that we need like cooling airflow. And so if that happened to us, that's what we would look like. Apartment buildings would be bleeding water from the broken pipes, and ceiling fans with icicles. Now, if you've been with me for years, you know I've been predicting a food shortage. And we've had little blippies here and there, but it's not what I've seen coming. And I think that this might have been it. From what I understand, and just think about how scary this is. There are currently farmers that are having to dump $8 million worth of milk daily. Or maybe not at the moment, but that's what's been going on. So we're going to have food shortages. We're going to see the processors couldn't process. No, you know what I mean? So we're going to see, it may not necessarily be a shortage, although there will be that too. I'm expecting serious inflation. So if you have a little bit of extra money, get out and buy food this week, because I think we're going to start seeing huge jumps. So I love you guys. Have a great day. Keep yourselves in prayer. Keep talking to God, and we'll get through this. I know in the end God wins, right? And when God wins, we all do. There's justice and equality, right? So let's keep moving forward that way. Have a great day. If I see anything, I will do another video. As you all know, I'm kind of led by the Spirit as to when I need to do a video, so that's why they're sporadic. But anyway, you guys have a great day. Bye.